Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Old Vinny is here. Welcome to the Thursday night live show. We are honored that you took time to hang out with us tonight. If you are new, we are Maymay Made It. Everything you see and hear tonight or want to purchase can be bought in our online craft store at www.maymaymadeit.com. Tamitha is with us tonight. She'll be handling the links and anybody that don't act right. She's our administrator and our queen of the link program. She'll be helping you as you shop along. I have been made aware that we are having some issues with Shopify, and some of you may have a difficult time checking out. Shopify is working on it, and hopefully it'll be fixed very soon. Some of you are not having a problem because I am seeing sales coming in from time to time. So hopefully you will be one of the lucky ones that doesn't have an issue. But if you do, be patient with us. It's out of our control. We're just trying to are kind of at the mercy of Shopify as they try to fix it. We'd love for you to subscribe to our channel if you hadn't done so already. We're trying to get to 400,000 and we're ever so very close. You see people like Amy that are just becoming members to our channel. You can do that if you want to. You're not obligated to by no means, but if you want to support our channel, you can become a member of our channel, and there's some perks and benefits you get along with that. One last thing, I would love if you'd give us a thumbs up. We call that Vinnying the video. So if you would give us a thumbs up, we appreciate that every time you do it. 262 people have already joined us. So if you're in the room and you have not, give us a thumbs up. We sure would appreciate you doing it. Maymay, I know you got a lot on your plate, so let's get started.
I do, but where do I want to start? Let's see. First thing I want to do is I want to start with Craft-a-CROPolis. That's the thing I want to talk to you about. We've had a lot of people asking about our in-person event. I even had somebody in the store today asking, or talking to me about it, not asking, we were talking about it. So I want to tell you about it. In October, the dates will pop up in a minute because Tamitha will have them linked for me. We have an in-person event. This is where you can come and spend the week with me and Vinny and the staff crafting and having a great time. This event is going to have a big room crop. If you sew, we have a big room quilt that you can do. Our friends from So Charming will be doing quilting while we're there. We're going to be doing free demos throughout the entire week. They'll just be all different kinds of demos, kind of like what we do here, but just kind of in a group setting. We also will have a make it go around for you guys. There's actually 2 different time frames for that, so we can get everybody in. So if you're interested in the make it go around, be sure to go ahead and pick your tickets for that too. It's a separate purchase. But all of this can be found on maymayevents.com. I was reading him with this little note. All new Craft-a-CROPolis in-person event, the 20th through the 24th. Why does that feel short? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's right. 5 days. 5 days of crafting fun with Maymay and the crew. And we would love for y'all to be there. It is so much fun. If you've been to Craft-a-CROPolis before, I want you guys to tell them they need to get there. It's so fun. Okay. The other thing I want to say, and I'm going to preface this. I always have to preface this because for some reason people panic when I say stuff like this. But listen, there's no need to panic. Number 1. Number 2, you have done nothing wrong. Number 3, that's another thing people tell me. Number 2, sometimes they're like, what did we do? It's not you. Okay. It's not you. It's me. And number 3 is no big deal. Ready? Here's where you panic. I want to do some YouTube channel maintenance. Okay. There's some things I need to do on my channel. I want to get some things fixed. I want to get Tamitha and I in a different position than we're in right now. And to do that, I need to take some time to be able to get that done. Okay. So here's what I need from you. I need you to first understand that no live shows are ending. Our Tuesday show and our Thursday show will stay the same. Okay. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to have a video for 2 weekends. Okay. So you're going to miss me this Saturday and Sunday and next Saturday and Sunday. I just need a minute. And the reason I need a minute is because I've been promising you guys some bigger videos, some bigger projects. But with all we've been going through behind the scenes and plus what I've been going through on the scenes for you to see me, my time has gotten away from me and I feel a little bottlenecked and I don't like that. It squelches my creativity. So I was talking to Vince at lunch today and I was like, if I could just have a little bit of a break just in this area. And he said, you do what you need to do.
Is that how you said it?
I was crying and wiping my tears. I wasn't crying. But that's what I think is going to help me. So what we're going to do, live shows stay the same. So if you're a live show watcher, you're going to catch us. None of that's going to change. But for the next 2 Saturdays, There will be no Saturday night video and no Sunday afternoon video. This does not affect Bible study. That's the question Vince asked me. This will not affect Bible study. Bible study does not have anything to do with filming or the YouTube channel or any of that kind of stuff. This won't affect that. So anything I do live, crafting, Tuesday and Thursday, and my Bible studies are fine. I need some filming time. I need to be able to buckle down and do some filming. And we also want to kind of do a little refresh on the channel. There's some things I want to kind of bring up to speed. When just for those of you who are interested, a lot of times when the algorithm changes, it asks for different things. And my channel is not happy with this algorithm and vice versa. So I just need to go in and freshen up some playlists and freshen up some stuff. And so that's something Timothy and I need to work with. Also, Timothy is going to be working with our company that helps us with our emails. So we're going to have some stuff working out there. So basically, Tam and I, where we won't be editing or filming for the next day, if that makes sense. I just need a little cushion. And I think y'all understand that, like, this stuff happens. And it's not that I'm not burnt out. I'm not overwhelmed. I've just gotten myself in a time crunch and some things I want to get accomplished. So I want to make sure I took a minute to explain it, because people always panic. Like, I am not taking a break. I'm not burnt out. I'm not going anywhere. Like, and I hear people saying that. I just need to give myself a couple of days to catch up. And by doing this, I'll be able to have tomorrow, the rest, tomorrow, Monday, part of Tuesday, Wednesday, part of Thursday, Friday, to kind of do some work I need to do. So y'all cool? Everybody good? No stress. No stress, okay? Most of you won't even feel it, especially watching tonight. Most of you guys are live show watchers. You enjoy this. You won't even feel it. The only ones who are really going to feel it are going to be my Saturday night watchers. But I'll tell you this, they'll be glad, because the stuff they've been asking for that I'm trying to film, they'll finally get to see. So exciting, exciting. And also, I saw take all the time you need. I want to say this to you. I'm not taking time off. This ain't time off. So I may come at you later and go, hey, I'm taking a vacation, so you'll have to give me a break, because this ain't that. Okay? This ain't vacation. Deal?
Oh, yeah.
Good? Everybody good? Okay. The next thing I want to tell you is Tuesday. On Tuesday's show, you will be able to purchase the tickets for the next Dress My Craft and Maymay event. We have got everything nailed down. Tuesday, we'll have tickets available. What was the price? You know it, and I don't. You don't know it? What was the price? Because that's what they're going to ask. Do you remember? I think I know it. Will Amber remember it? I don't remember. But anyway, Tuesday, you'll be able to buy tickets. The event is going to happen the first week of November. All of that will be on when we get ready to sell it to you, all the dates and everything. But like the first week of November.
Is that right?
It was 9. Right?
I don't know.
It was almost that. It was $5 more than that. That's what I think. But I think it was. Is that right?
That sounds good.
We're pretty sure the price is $129.99. So about $20 cheaper, actually $20 cheaper than last event, right? It's going to be super cool. I'll be telling you more about it on Tuesday, but you'll be able to buy tickets in, and that event is going to happen November. We put that in November because we want plenty of time, because we still have people overseas. And even I know today we have a customer in Hawaii who hasn't gotten their kit yet. So we want some time to make sure that happens. And plus, y'all just had an event. Okay, there may be other stuff coming in the meantime, but that's some stuff I know y'all been asking about, and I want to make sure I tell y'all. Please tell me my mic is on. I was just sitting here thinking, did I turn my mic on? Okay, can we talk about the fun stuff? Do we need to answer those questions first? Thomas just laughed in his sleep. I love baby Thomas. I can't wait to meet baby Thomas in person. Everybody cool? Everybody cool? By the way, $129.99, but it's not really a lot different than the last. You're going to get a lot for that price. But we were able to bring the price down because we were able to make things smaller in size, not lesser in grandeur. Right? We'll say that. All right. Sheila, expect this one to be just as good, even better. Even better. All right, y'all ready to play? Look. What do y'all think of this? This kind of, almost did this old school. We don't do that anymore. We do this.
Oh, you stretched it.
Almost went up there to stretch it. What y'all think? Okay, so listen. I've been looking at all these people doing, let me get that to focus good, doing this stripy thing, this like playing with color stripes in all different ways. I have seen some really cool stuff. And I've really been inspired by it. And I love the look of like dark nighttime. And I don't know that I captured it 100% here. I think I got close, but I think I could have done a little better. But I think this is really pretty. And look, there's some dimension to it. Do you see that? And I thought I would show you this. The coolest thing about it is this is a great way to use up scrap. This is a great way to use up some scraps, okay? So without further ado, let's get started. Oh, no. Before I say anything, listen. Where is it? The stamp sets are back. Here we go. Are all three of them back?
Mm-hmm.
I need to let y'all know this is the stamp set I'm going to be using tonight. This is Continuous Joy. This one sold out super, super fast. Yes, there is a specific number of tickets for November. We do have to have a cutoff. I'm not sure what it is yet, but we do have a cutoff. This is one we're going to use tonight. It's called Continuous Joy. I think this one is so pretty. And we're going to be, you see
that's the one that sold out the fastest.
The fastest. That one's gone quick. Then we also got back in fall place photo here. There's that one. And I have to take mine off of it because it looks bad. Because I've been stamping with these. Christmas place photo here. So if you've been waiting for these, we've already got, they're all back in. They came back in today. So let me pile these back up. This is what I do because I have two sets. Here's a little behind the scenes for you. I have a clean set that I show y'all, and then I have a dirty set that I use. So that's how that always works. All right, let's work on this guy. Let's work on this guy. The cool thing, I saw somebody say not their style, but they liked it. Here's the thing. If this is not your style here, I still challenge you to try doing stripes and colors and stamping on them and seeing what you get. I think it's really cool. All right, let me show you what we're going to do. This is so easy, by the way. Let's start with a piece of scrap paper. Now, here's a thing, okay? Here's the thing. I did this one with sticky tape. And there's good and there's bad about it, okay? The good with the sticky tape is everything sticks down really good and it looks beautiful when we go and burnish it at the end. The bad is movement, being able to move it. So I'm going to show you a little bit of a tip that I did, which might be overkill, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. That's what I do. Okay. This piece of cardstock is much larger than we actually need. And the strips I'm using, my scrap strips, are from 12 by 12 paper. So they hang over a little bit because my plan is to be able to get 2 cards from this. That's my plan. So I'm going to put down some adhesive here. Just like this. And using my ruler, pressing that down here. I'm going to tear that off. I love this stuff. Do y'all have this yet? This is the cuff bracelet that is also adhesive.
Fashionable.
It is very fashionable. And what I'm going to do is burnish this down. I don't think we have these in stock right now, these Dress My Craft burnishers. But I can't put it, I can't.
I believe they are on the way, though.
This one?
I believe so.
I can't sit it down. But what I can do is pick up the one we do have, this one, and it works the same. It's just something about that big old presser downer. All right. Am I too zoomed? Am I a little tight, y'all? Y'all tell me.
A little bit, maybe.
Should I back out a little bit? Oh, I just stabbed myself with my pokey tool. I have stabbed myself so many times this week. I'm kind of mad at myself right now. I stabbed myself with a pen. I stabbed myself with my pokey tool. If that's any indication of how this night's going to go. All right. Shannon is here. I'm glad you asked that question. Shannon is here. Many of y'all know that her husband is going through some medical things, right? She talked about it in one of our classes we did. And he's actually a miracle, and we're so grateful for him. And we were talking today, and they're in between where they're going next and how things are going to be done. And we just are like, you know what? Rather than every time she's not here, us having to try to explain it, because that's their life and here's what we said. We're like, take a break. So she's taking a break. She's literally out in the warehouse right now, packing and shipping your orders. But she's just going to take a break from camera a little while, and we'll see what happens. Okay. So we appreciate you understanding it. And I know that you do. I know you guys get it, but we're just talking today. And I'm like, it's not a bad idea. Just chill. Don't stress. Don't think about us. You do you. So she's packing orders for everyone. She's out there helping our new person that we have hired, Tracy, which you guys will get to meet when y'all come to Craft-a-CROPolis, had to take the day off today. So Shannon stepped in. So that's been really, really nice. All right, check this out. This is one of my strips, and I got to show you. This one is a 1/4 of an inch strip, okay? 12 inches by 1/4 of an inch. You're going to do a couple that are, you're going to do 3 that are 1/4 of an inch if you're going to match mine, okay? You're going to do a black 1/4 of an inch, a white 1/4 of an inch, and a craft color 1/4 of an inch, okay? What I'm going to do, I started that facing me, and I used my cutting mat to help me get fairly straight. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to get it down there better, okay? All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in my colorway. Oh, I'm missing a color. No, here it is. I designed my colors. Let me do it like this. I did my colors from black and then darker to lighter. Now, these are the blues I have. Y'all, I have the blues. I have these blues. These are my blues. I didn't have the actual shades I wanted over here, and I was trying to use scrap. I'll let this one get a little furry. You see that?
I am seeing that.
Clean the fur off of it. So I was trying to just use up what scraps I had. So these are the blues I pulled out. And actually, I wanted to, I got rid of it. I was going to show y'all. I tried using a mint green also, which I thought was kind of pretty, but we'll see. All right, so we've got black above it, then dark blue, the next blue, the next blue. And then I went cream, and I'm going to give y'all a tip, okay? I'm going to tell you why I did. Then we're going to go white, and then we're going to do craft. I paid attention to my stamp set, okay? If your colors are too dark and too vivid or too bold or even too close together, your image isn't going to show very well. I wanted to make sure the bulk of my image was stamped in the lighter color. See that? So my darkest area, so I tried to stay out of it. Originally, I was doing everything in 1/4 of an inch strip, but it pulled these pieces down and it made, especially Joseph's head, not show very well. But if you're using a different stamp, if you're using something shorter, like for say, if you were just going to use just like baby Jesus here, you could really edit your strips. Does this make sense? You could change how you do them. Like he could be more up here and you wouldn't have to have these lighter colors at the bottom.
Good. We received a super chat
Oh,
from Pamela. So
thanks,
I want
Pamela.
to say thank you to Pamela. The crowd goes wild. Love crowd noise.
The little crowd noise. So I also added this craft color at the bottom, but the reason I did is I kind of wanted it to feel like sand, like the ground. That's what I was thinking. But you wouldn't see the ground this bright in a dark sky. Whatever. Just play. It's just art, right? Just play. All right. So we've established our first line. Now let me show you a tip. I have several tips, right? I'm always giving you tips. So let me get this where y'all can really see it. I got to zoom out. It's too tight. I can't do it. It's like jeans you shouldn't be wearing. It's too tight. Okay. So that's what it is. I'm going to take my next darkest color. Now watch what I'm going to do. I have this where I can put my hand. See how I've just left that there so my hand can live here? I'm probably going to still stick to things. But I'm going to come down here and I'm going to kind of line up the bottom. And I'm just going to stick down that very first little bit. And what I'm doing with this finger right here is, I can do it with my first finger if I need to. I want to feel them kind of pressed together, almost like we're zipping up a zipper. I'm pressing them together, okay? So don't worry about this being perfect. However, here's what I'll tell you. And I know somebody's going to say, you should have used a dark color behind it. But here's the problem with using a dark color behind it. When you get to the lighter color, you're just going to see the dark color behind the lighter color. So because we're using such varied color families, it's not really going to matter what you use behind it, okay? So do you see that? So I've pressed this down. I want you to see how smooth it is. And I'm going to show you a tip to get it even smoother in a minute. But really, when you do just a little at a time, it's almost like you're just zipping them together. And it's so beautiful. I love it. It doesn't always work. Doesn't always work. All right. Sometimes it does. Sometimes you'll get a little gap. Sometimes you won't. But you can almost, it's almost like a Ziploc bag. You know how when you do a Ziploc bag, it kind of locks into place?
You feel it.
You kind of feel that here. If you take your time. I'm going to give you another tip in a second in case this is not for you, okay? And what I mean by that is not everybody can do this kind of motion, okay? So I'm going to give you another tip in a second, which to me is a little bit harder. Also, right here, I got a little overlap. Don't stress. We're going to get rid of that in a second. For me, this is a little bit harder, but watch this. If you go to your next color, and on this one, you add a little glue, a little wet glue. You got your sticky tape down there. Put some wet glue on this one. This will give you a little time to move it. The reason I didn't want to do this is because I didn't really want to use this much adhesive, because you don't need this much adhesive for the project. But it does give you a little wiggle room. So you can press it down, and because it's wet, you can kind of pull it in to the piece. So if you struggle with my little Ziploc method, that's probably trademarked. Probably shouldn't be saying that. With my little zip in place method, you can do this number. And it gives you a second. It doesn't give you a whole lot because you're still sticking it into the sticky stuff. It gives you a second to push it. It's so satisfying. So satisfying. All right. Then, all right, next one. I'm not going to use adhesive again. I just got it on my nose, I think. I'm just going to stick down. So my next one is cream. I would love to see your color combinations. I'm really bad at this, the color combination part. And you're probably watching going, yeah, we see that. But I'd love to see your color combinations. Super fun to do. And think how many scraps you can use up. Now, this cream and this white makes me have to put on my specs. What have I done with my specs? I had
Are they right there?
Nope, I bet I took them into the restroom with me. I probably did. It's all right.
That's not them right there?
That's my faraways. I need my close-ups. How many people have multiple glasses, right? All right, so there's that one. And then I got one more to go, which is the ground or whatever.
The sewing videos actually will be coming back pretty soon. We had an air conditioner out downstairs in our house, but it got fixed today. So I should be able to spend a little more time downstairs.
The sewing room was a little warm. The varied strips. Let me tell you the sizes real quick. I'll point it out, okay? What I did, again, I did 1/4 inch at the top and then 1/4 because I started with 1/2 inch strips. And when I went to stamp, I could see that my image was going to end up in colors I didn't want it in. So really just vary your strips based on where you want your image to land. Okay. All right. So there's that. Now turn this back over like this. I'm going to go to my trimmer. Oh yeah. Let's do this first. I'm going to trim it off. So where did I put? I have lost everything. Here's my trimmer. All right. So I'm going to trim this down and I'm just going to use this little carrier sheet on top to keep too much goo from getting on my blade.
That's smart.
And I'm really just trying to cut this away, but it's pretty deep in there. All right, that carrier sheet is still there. There we go. All right, so I got that one done. Now what I'm going to do is come over here. One thing I do like to do is clean up this edge because I like a nice straight edge. So let's clean this guy up. And look at this. Do you see this? This one I use wet glue on. These I didn't. So these are much cleaner and easier to clean up. But if you have a little wet glue and you do like I do and forget where you're supposed to put glue or not, it's going to stick to your trimmer. But that's okay. I'm not good at that remembering stuff. This one's going to do it too because I can see it's sticky. Don't worry too much about trimming this perfect right now because we'll probably trim it again when it gets on the card. No big deal.
Yeah, because you're not going to use that long a strip.
No, the plan was to get 2 cards out of it. That was the plan. Because if you're going to do that much work, try to get 2. All right, now here's what I want to do. I'm going to take my Ergo bone folder, and I want you to see this. I've still got a strip up here. That white folding.
Let me ask Lori's question. She says, are you butting each color against each other, or are you slightly overlapping?
I'm butting them against each other with that zipping technique, just as tight as I can do it. Also, you guys, I would continue. I would just keep going on this too and use this one again, not wasted. Yeah, I am butting them up as tight as I can to each other. All right, then I'm going to take my Ergo bone folder, and this right here changes everything. It makes it feel like one flat piece. Even where I didn't do so great, like right here, I'm a little overlapped. I literally can do this number and get this to lay down almost flat. This guy right here, he's so good for this. And I just love how this turns out. Look how smooth that is. Isn't that beautiful?
That's very good.
I love it so much. All right, now let's stamp it. Oh, let me cut it in half. I got to cut it in half first. All right, so I'm going to cut this in half at 5 1/2. And that'll give me 2. Not pretty. I just love
two
them.
cards in one.
Two. Yep. All right. And then grab my stamp wheel. All right. I have this one of my little guides in here. This is the 5.5 by 5.5. Doesn't matter. I just kind of wanted to float it. So I've got my stamp already set up. And here's how I did it. I kind of want to tell you how I did this. You're going to see this again in a short because I'm going to film this as a short because I think it's really cool. We'll set up something else that I'm not going to stamp. But I want to show you how to set it up because it's pretty cool. Do y'all mind taking a minute to learn something different? All right. Let's say that we were going to stamp on here, baby Jesus. He's pretty easy. We're going to put him where we want him. Let's say we want him. I probably wouldn't do it, but let's say we're going to put him right here at the bottom. Okay. Let me get another wheel. All right, so we're going to put him right down here at the bottom. So I'm going to pick this up like this, okay? I'm not going to stamp him. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, because y'all need to see it to make it work. Because if I don't do it, it's not going to make any sense. So I'll stamp him. So then you're going to stamp that image. This will be just as pretty. All right, and when you stamp, I'm going to need you to press, okay? Because some of it, remember, there's lines, there's grooves. And you'll see what you get, okay? And I'm going to do him multiple times, just like I did on my other one, 2 or 3 times.
So Abby asked, what's the difference in the 1 and 2 in the stamp wheel?
This guy's 7.5 square, and the 2 is 9.
So the 2's a little bigger?
The 2's a little bigger, and also the 2 has an arm that releases over here so you can pull paper all the way out. Like you don't, this can come out so you can overextend paper. 2 times is enough. Now here's the tip. If you have looked away, come back. Come back. I also want my acetate to come back. Where'd my acetate go?
I don't know. I'm not as enthusiastic about that as you and Shannon know. I need to work on that.
Shannon sings that much better. I'm going to be honest with you. You're the singer, but she sings it better. Y'all, I need to put some yellow tape on here so I can find it, but I haven't yet. Okay. This is a piece of 7.5-inch square acetate, and I'm going to place it in here and let it stick down, okay? And this is what I did to line this up, because the way this stamp set works, all these words are made so you can attach them to the curl in whatever way you want to. Which one do I want to do? Oh, I like The Lord Has Come. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, Casey says she lives in East Tennessee and she does not have air conditioning.
Ooh.
I am way, way too soft, Casey, to be able to live like that. I'm grateful that you can do that if that's what you want to do, but whew,
sorry.
I'm way too soft.
So the acetate is on top of the card. Now, these stamps line up with this little line that cross over. I don't need it perfect. I just want it close. Okay. So by putting this acetate down, then remember, this is straight because this is where I stamped him. Now I'm going to turn it up. This is how I do mine. I just either go up, down, or side to side. Okay. I'm going to pick this up and then I'm going to put that acetate back in and I'm going to stamp a tester on the acetate. Y'all remember when we used to do this with our Stamp-A-Ma-Jigs? So I'm just going to ink this up, and we're not looking for perfection. We just want to see if our lines line up well. So I can just press down, and no, I'm a little low. So that's why I wanted to check it. So now what I'll do is clean this off, and I'm going to try it again and get it where I want it. The first time I did this, it lined up perfect. I was like, what? It's not going to line up because I don't have my glasses. I cannot see it. It might do better now because it's dark. Let me lift this up where I can look at it, y'all. I'm going to try. I may not get it close, but you get the point because I don't have my glasses. Okay, so, all right. But I'll show you how I did it you'll be able to see the first one I did. It's perfect. All right, so let's do another tester. See how this looks. And just save your acetate. Once you cut it, just save your acetate and use it over and over again. Oh, there we go. There we go. See how it's matching up now? We love that. We love that. That's going to be just right. So I like that little tip. So you can always know that everything's going where it wants to, where it's supposed to go, and not, what if I'd have done that with ink? I'd have been so sad, right? So I can peel my acetate off. Okay, now we can stamp. It just reminded me of using our stamping majigs back in the day. All right, and then I'm going to put this here. And you'll see, look how it lines up. Isn't that pretty? I even like how the L drops into the craft. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so this is not what we were going to do, although I love this. Now what I want to show you is the one I set up originally. Let's do it. So this one.
Yeah, Casey, it's definitely what you get used to. Definitely what you get used to, because I have a lot of friends that work outside in the heat all day long, and it don't seem to bother them. I walk outside and start sweating, because I've worked inside for the last 40-something years.
You just said you were too soft.
I'm too soft. I ain't gonna lie.
So this is the one I set up earlier, and I use the same thing, but I want to show you this, because this one being taller, you're probably going to see a little bit. You don't, do I have something on my stamp? I think I might. A little bit where the lines are, but not too bad, because how much I pressed it down. I think I've got something on her face. I'm going to stamp this again, because I have a little skip right there. On her chin. I feel like there's something on my stamp. But if you do get that little skip where the lines are, don't stress. I'll show you a tip for that too in just a second. I told you I got a lot of tips tonight. Let me do this again. I think something was sitting on her. Yeah, now it's okay. There was something on there. All right, so now what I'm going to do is ink up the wording and stamp the wording. And I just, like I said, made it where I could flip them over. The reason I do this is because I want to be able to do a bunch at one time, right? If you're going to do all this work, do a bunch. All right, here's a good example. So because of the lift of the cardstock, I got a little push back here, and I didn't get quite the image I wanted, so I'm going to ink it again. It's good to use a positioner for this. If you do this and you don't like how it turns out, like you have some skips and stuff, just use your memento pen and use the fine tip portion, this really fine edge. And like, I don't have glasses, y'all. I'm not going to try to do this. Like if right here I had a skip, I could just touch. You're not really having to draw. You're just touching to add a little ink wherever you have skips, and it will just fix that right up for you. No biggie. All right. Let's finish this guy up. Let me show you how it ends, because I think it's so pretty. I used a white card base. I'm not sure if that's the play here, but that's what I used.
Okay, I got a question from Tamitha. She wants to know what
Tamitha, what an
panel,
interesting name.
Panel size is.
Is that a new girl, Tamitha? That's an interesting name. The panels, I don't know. I'll tell you in a second. I do not know. I just did the panel to fit what I did. Never even measured it. All right, so scoring, this is a card base. And like I said, I used white. I don't know that that's the play. I kind of feel like black would have been the play, but we'll see. Because I'm going to show you my original thought. My original, well, let's see. Is this 2 and 5/8? Why do I think it's 2 and 5/8? Yeah. This panel's like 2 and 5/8 by 5.5. But what guides the length of the panel is your strips. And that starts with your images. You want to start with your image to decide what size you want it. Did y'all see what I just did there? So there's a little adhesive exposed from where I cut these through. I took my eraser. This is the Alta New eraser, and I'm just running that across, and it just does the trick. It's almost like it erases it. And you can do it on both sides. Like this side needs it too. Just a little bit of adhesive hanging off from the cuts. I feel it down here. I don't know why, but I don't know if it's just depositing stuff on it or something, but it just makes it better. It does put little slices into your eraser, but that's no big deal. All right, so let me show you this. The original plan was to use a die, little stars, place them around and cut through and have white showing through this piece and then put this down like this, which I do love this, okay, and have the white showing through. The issue was because I used Harmony cardstock, which is super, super thick, and my adhesive and my back panel was pretty thick. Because I did all that, I sabotaged myself and I was not able to cut through with my die no matter what I did. The only thing, I didn't add a shim. I might could have done it with a shim. So here's what I did instead. On my other card, on my original card, I'll show you because I got another tip for you and y'all gonna love it. This card, I went ahead and added that black because what I thought it did, since my plan for having white stars throw shoe. Did you hear that? White stars show through? No, throw shoe is what I said. Since my white stars did not show through, I thought, let's play with the black. Let's play with what that looks like back there, right? So here's what I did. I put a little black panel back here that was the same width as the card, and then 1/8 of an inch here, and then I added these silver stars. But I got to show y'all something. We're going to come back to this one because we're going to do it slightly different so you see two different ones. But let me show you something, and I'm sorry, but this is just the case. I'm sorry. I'm apologizing now, okay? I have all of, this is not the apology. You'll hear the apology in a second. I have all these stars, all these sizes of stars, okay? I did not use this star. It's too big. I used the ones from here, the little moon and stars, and I used this one, the 5/8 star. Okay. Watch this. When I did these, what's Melanie's good idea? I missed it. I missed it. When I did these, I punched them, okay? And as you know, most of the time, our glitter cardstock has a white background. I want you to see this. It's kind of crazy. When I laid this on here, I did not love how the white edge looked on my black. I don't know, and you probably can't see this much there. Let me turn it sideways. I don't know what it was. It made it feel cheap to me. I don't understand why it did that, but to me, it makes it feel a little cheap. And I'm like, I wanted this to feel rich and deep and dark. So here's what I did. And yes, I did this to every star, even the tiny ones. I took this pen, okay, and I colored the edges of my star like we do when we are fussy cutting. Y'all know how we do this? And we clean up those edges. And something about having this black touch the black was so rich and so pretty. It made a huge difference, okay? And you might not think it, and certainly on camera, I don't know that it's coming off the way it did in person, but it makes a big difference because on the side now, like look at the one that's floating right here. It just made a huge difference. So that's what I did. And I'm sorry, but that's what I did. Now, let me show you what I want to do. I want to do the other one a little bit different. This guy, I want to use white stars on him. I'm still going to pop him up with some foam. Just going to use this one right here because it's handy. Pop him up. I thought about using a darker glitter because I do have a darker glitter cardstock, but it still had a white backer. So I had a white carrier sheet for the glitter, and it still would have done the same thing. Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to get a white scrap. Not a gold one, although that would be pretty too. Ooh, this would be, no, I'm not doing it. Nope, not going to do it. I'm going to get a white scrap, okay? And I'm going to come back to my card front. I'm going to peel these backers off. Hopefully this will show you the same card in two different ways. And it also will save you time and money because you won't be putting, you'll just be using a white card base and you won't be putting that extra piece of black behind it. And you won't have to color all the edges of your stars if you do it this way. All right, so I'm going to put this directly down onto the white card base. And here's what I did here. I stood the fold of my base. That's my open edge, okay? I stood the fold of my base up on my work surface. I stood my focal point. What y'all want to call this? Focal point. I stood it up on the edge also and just sort of tapped them together, checked it, and then laid it in so I could get it kind of straight. The reason, here's another tip. The reason I stood the fold up on the edge is so if I didn't match up well, I could trim this off to make it match up, but this matches up perfectly, right? So now then, this is white cardstock, and I'm going to do the stars in white on this one. They won't carry to the top, and I'm okay with that, okay? Because I'm going to show you what my original plan was supposed to look like. So I'm going to punch a couple of these. One more. I don't think I'll need more than that. All right, and then I'm going to punch my 5/8 star a few times. Because I wanted this to feel like an open star, like an aperture. You know what I'm saying? And I'll show you. Here's another thing, you guys. Whenever you punch these, burnishing them is not a bad idea because they kind of curve. Just kind of press them, and they'll go flatter. This was the idea. See, this is pretty, isn't it? Like you were supposed to be able to kind of see through. That was my plan originally, but it didn't work out. Burnish those flat. And I think that's just as pretty. I think some of you are going to like one, some of you are going to like another, because it's just an eye thing. It's just what you like versus what somebody else likes. Put one over there. And I won't have to carry these off, which is another way to save money if you're using this card. If you're trying to make a bunch of these, you won't have to carry these off the edge, and it'll save you time and money if you do it a little different way. You could put this moon on here if you wanted. I think this takes a little bit of the romance away or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's a little tongue in cheek with the moon. I don't know. I don't love the moon on there. Y'all, you do you. You do you. And then put one up there. And the thing I love is the punch that I use has these little teeny tiny little stars. See, I didn't have to color these, but I do like lumping them together. And I do like using these. In their little trio sets. I'm going to put one of these tiny ones over here. And then this one right here. Isn't that pretty? I think that's pretty. Like, this was the plan originally, was to have the holes cut out. But honestly, I would have never been able to cut that tiny of a star out. And I think it's really pretty having those little teeny tiny stars. So then what you're going to need is your quick stick. The quick stick. Trust me. Trust me. You need the quick stick. All right. And then glue press without the booger.
Gotta take your booger off.
Booger gets in the way. All right, we're going to lift, glue, stick. You also will want to, I'll show you, take your cloth and touch. Pick up all that excess. Glue. Stick. Another thing I did was I tried to not have all my stars going in the same way, like they're not all facing up. And they're not all facing the same. I too like what Melanie said, splattering it would be beautiful. Y'all know I'm not a splatterer. But I'll see other people do it and go, wow, I should have done that. That would have been beautiful. That would have been beautiful. But you can do it with a white pen. Did I lose a star? Did I only have two down here? I love that one. I love them both. This was kind of the look I was going for. Like, I like this. I like both of them. I'm going to put them side by side. Look how pretty he is, too. He would be so pretty done. Where'd the other card go? Right here. So it's kind of on you what you like. I feel like this is going to be not polarizing, but isn't that beautiful? The other thing, what I did like about this one versus this one is I love this floating star right here. This little star is floating, and I love that. Now, I will tell you this. I do think if you had used a black carrier for the stripes, this would be prettier. Just a warning, because it does have that white edge, but it ain't going to stop me from giving somebody a card, right? Look, I love both of these. Love them. I just think they turned out pretty. I left it blank. I don't know. I never know where it's going to go. But isn't that neat? Imagine doing this. I'm just thinking this. Doing this in red, white, and blue with stars. That'd be pretty. If you had like a card you want to give to a veteran or something like that, that would be gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, Vinny, are you distracted over there?
A little bit at the moment. Sorry, I was looking up something.
What do you think? Which one do you like? Ooh, you can't decide.
I mean, I think I like the one with the black.
Do you?
Better.
I'm so shocked you like the one with the black.
I mean, they both look really good.
I'm shocked you like that one. I love it too. Look, just to give you an idea.
Why are you shocked that I love that one?
I felt like you'd love this one. It's simpler. You're a simple guy.
I am a simple guy, but I don't know.
Isn't that pretty? And do it this one with just the stars right here. Oh my goodness, that'd be so pretty. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed that with that new stamp set. And there's so many other ways. And by the way, let me show you something. I want to point this out to you. Imagine, because here's what comes on this stamp set. Let me get the clean set.
I'll say this. There's one thing about you that I really appreciate is you will show people
150 different ways to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that way they get to, it's easier for them to be them.
Right.
And do it the way they want to do it because you taught them how to do both ways.
Imagine using one of these Christmas trees and doing a hunter green and then lighter green and even red at the bottom, and then have the tree go right here in the middle or something like that. Wouldn't that be pretty? And then this little house one, you could do it very similar to this. This guy, you could do him in icy blues and maybe even glitters. I wouldn't stamp on glitter. I don't like to stamp on glitter. It can be done, but it's not my favorite thing to do. But do him in like some icy blues, and instead of stars, have the little snowflakes. Wouldn't he be beautiful? Do him on black too, like he's standing outside at night. Oh, there's so many options there. Love the stripiness. Love that whole technique. I've seen it a lot lately, and I really, really like it. All right.
Yeah, Trina, that's a good idea. You could use that for a slimline card.
Mm-hmm. There is one image and one sentiment that has to be on a slimline card. I cannot remember which one it is. Ooh, I'm glad we talked about that. So I have confused some folks. Shocker.
Really?
It's not like me to do that. I've confused some people. Whenever I tell you guys on live show, stamp reveal, that there are sample pages, I have confused you. Can I get to the website? Is it working?
You can try.
Let's see.
I think everything's working, but the checkout to some degree. But like I said, people are using PayPal and paying for stuff because it's showing up on my phone. So
all right, let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. Let's see, stamp set. I guess I could just, sorry, you're going to see my keyboard. Won't be that one. Let's do the one we're actually working on. Continue.
Oh, yeah. Navy. It'd make a pretty nice guy.
It would.
See, we got you thinking.
Here they are. Okay. Okay.
Timothy says, yes, it is working.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Let me share it for you guys to see. All right. How did that go? Let me see where. Okay. Ooh, the whole page is showing. There's where you sign up for emails and text messages. Okay. When you come to our product page, when you open the page for the first time, this is what you'll see. Like when you open this stamp set, this is the one we use tonight. That's the stamp set you see. By the way, I want to say this to you because I have had this question too. You see that there's no zebra print. On the actual set you get, there's no zebra print. That zebra print is to keep hackers from stealing our images. The more messy we can make it, the better. And we've used that one for years. So that's also why you can't, do you see how whenever I hover, it goes into a small image? We do that on purpose so that it can't be stolen, right? Okay. Now, you see this little set right here? If you click this, and they have to be kind of small because of hackers. If you click it, then you hover over it, you see how they get bigger on the right-hand side? This is to give you ideas. This is what she does. She gives you ideas for how to stamp them. I think this one got loaded incorrectly, so I'm going to talk to them about this. I think they're supposed to be loaded individually, so they're a little bit bigger even. But you can see how she's got everything done. It's pretty cool how she does that. We cannot make them printable because the aforementioned hackers. So they have to be what they are. They are what they are because of hackers. We have to keep them somewhat safe. That's about the best we can do nowadays. And it's not a lot, is it? Okay. You want to look at product? I know. Oh, no. I got something from across the miles. Let's see what this is. See what this is. Hold on. This is a note. Let me read the note. This is from Connie V, and she says, sorry for the rough paper. We are playing camp host at the park and having our grandkids busy times this summer. She says, I really enjoy your videos, but rarely have time to watch the live. I'm signed up for the Folio Club and recently signed up for the 3-day crafting event. And she sent me, I'm just reading what she, no. Okay. She sent me a couple of notepad holders that she created. Look how cute these are. They got little pins and it opens like that. It's got little pockets right here on the side. Cute. And there's a little Post-it note. I can use so many Post-it notes and I do use them. And this closes like this so it locks it all together. Cute. Connie, thank you so much.
Pen. I need that.
Connie Van Dyke. Look at that. Little Post-it note over here on the side, and there's a pocket to the side there. So you can stick stuff in your pockets. Is that accordion? Oh, it's 2 pockets. Okay, I see. And then this closes, and they're all precious. Cute little pins, too. Thank you, Connie. Love this idea. Thank you for the note, too. I don't think the paper's rough. I thought, did she recycle paper? I thought that's what she was saying. I'm holding this down so y'all can't see the address. I'm not trying to be rude to y'all, but you ain't going to get her address. There we go.
We try not to expose your address to the public.
Thank you so much. Now then, what's today's date?
Today is the 7th.
Perfect. Did y'all see the new stamp set that just released? When you pre-film.
Yes, I know.
You don't remember the date. This is the new stamp set.
The reveal went up yesterday.
I want to go ahead and show you. I usually don't show these in the live show, but I had this on my desk and I'm absolutely in love with this little stamp set. I'm in love with it. Look at my samples. I'm in love. It's so cute. You see that? Yep. Look at this one. You're the right one for me. I think that's so cute. And stay sharp. So this is the new one. It's actually called Right Stuff. And every time we say it, you got the right stuff. You know, boy band. I love this one. I wanted to show y'all this one. I think it is so cute. And I love the little school bus. But it doesn't have to be a school bus. If you didn't see the reveal video, we do have the word school bus that you can stamp right in here. But I actually watch a girl who travels around in a bus and like she's converted it. And I thought this would be cute if we did adventure. So you could like put it here for someone who maybe travels in a bus or maybe they have a camper mobile. Maybe they're just wanderers. You know, they like to travel. And I thought that'd be cute. You've got, what are these called? Protract. Is this a protractor? Is that a protractor? That's a right angle ruler and a protractor. The little sharpener, which I use there. You also, this is Sylvia, y'all. She even gave you little shreds, little pencil shreds, like the lead had broken, and then sharpened little shavings. Yeah. Isn't that cute? Not to mention how adorable these pens are. Love this set. So this one is new and it's available.
Someone asked what's the closest airport to Clayton. We're actually Clanton. It's Clanton. Big airport, or the cheapest one to you to fly into would be Birmingham, which is about an hour north of us. The next option would be Montgomery.
And I've been hearing good things about the Montgomery airport. And
so it's a little smaller airport. It'd probably be a little more expensive to fly into.
I talked to somebody recently and they said that, you know, the Birmingham airport is an international airport. And the Montgomery airport is a more private
It's
airport.
a regional.
It's regional. It's like, so if you like traffic, Birmingham. If you don't want traffic, Montgomery. You guys, these are what I needed during our Dress My Craft event, and I did not have them, and now we do. So look, and I went overboard because I want them. So look, these are funnel trays. If you've never used a funnel tray, what you do is you pour little things in it. I don't have any little things sitting here. I cleaned my desk today. So you pour little things in here, and then when it's time to put them back in their container, this little piece that has a cap on it, you can pour them in on the funnel. So see how that works, how they're pouring them back into their little containers. So if you're loving these little pinch pots from Dress My Craft as much as I am, you pinch them and it opens. Watch. They're so handy. I put a bunch of stars in them. Then you could pour your star. Well, I guess I could have used my stars. You pour your stars in here. Then you can pour them back into the little pot without making a mess. I love these. And here's what we ended up doing. We got the mini. We got the large by itself. Okay, you can pick. And then we got the combo. The combo comes with the large and 2 minis. And the large has 2 openings. Isn't that cool? Somebody said they had their funnel tray for 20 years. I have a funnel tray, and mine is like so old. It's from when I used to sell close to my heart products, and that was what I did. And it's I love it. It still works, but I wanted some fresh ones, and those pink ones are too cute. Let's see. Oh, I'm excited about this. I'm excited. This is an if you know kind of thing. Okay. I'm going to sit this out here and just see if you know. I just want to see if you know. If you know, you know. If you do know, say, I know. This is probably Shannon's favorite like twine string ribbon situation. Okay. Look, Debbie's like, I know. So this is Bodabra wire. Becky knows. This is Bodabra wire. It is made for Bodabras. If you're not familiar, those are the tool that makes little bows. This is the wire you use to tighten them in the middle to tie those Bodabras. It's what they made for them, okay? We, about 5 years ago, decided we did a class. It was a Christmas kit, I want to say is what we did. And we put this in it for the bows we were making. And this stuff is amazing. And we've not had it in a while because we stopped selling the Bodabras for no reason. We couldn't get them from our distributor for a while. I think they're back. I don't know. You may see those come back too. But we wanted to use this. And let me show you why. I'm going to try not to mess it up. I'm going to try to find the end of it, which might not be possible. Is that the end of it? It is not. All right. Let me show you this. So this is the gold. You see the texture? And then I want to show you this. So if you struggle with your bows, look, you can literally bend this because it's wire any which way you want. You can make your little tails look perfect, anything you want. We use it everywhere we need twine, whatever we use. If we're using twine, if we're wrapping it around a card and tying a bow, we love it. This is the gold. The silver is just as beautiful. Now, here's the other thing. Now listen, it's a lot, okay? You get 50 feet in these little packages. So 50 feet of gold, 50 feet of silver. This is 100 yards. Hear what I said? 100 yards. So, for example, 50 feet, 50 divided by 3 is what?
16 in a piece.
So this is 16 in a piece of yard. 16 in a piece of a yard.
16.
This is 100 yards. So this is 4+ times this. These right here, these are fantastic. The reason we have both is because of price. If you can't afford this, you don't think you'll use 100 yards, pick these up. But you put these in your stash, you will not be sad. You will use these till they're gone. They're perfect for tags. They're perfect for little bows. They tie super tight. That's another thing. If you're wanting to tie something and have it stay, that's what this is made for. It grips into the other string. Amazing. And I know I'm going on and on about something that seems simple, but till you have it or till you've tried it, you won't know. And you know what was funny? We put it in those kits and we're like, they're going to think we're crazy. They're going to think we're crazy in that kit. And when we made the kit, they were like, we love this. We want it. It's just really good. It's easy to shape, easy to keep its form. It's beautiful. Hexagon punch, back end stop. I think this is a back end stop. Is this a back end stop? This would be great if for a one-hand crafter. This would be great if one hand is your focus, because it tightens to itself. It's really good. How about some scissors? I just got me some new scissors today. Did I even use them in the show? I didn't even use them. Look, I just got me these. Got me some blue handle ones. These are the purple handle ones. They're the same thing. They're the non-stick blades. These are purple. These we also carry the blue. We have those in stock. These are back in stock, the purple. And I just grabbed me a new pair today. Ooh, some of y'all gonna be super, super excited. This is the bone folder from Dress My Craft. This is the 3-piece. Is this 3-piece? The non-stick bone folder set. Yeah. There's 3 in here. We got the traditional, the pointy one. We got the pencil one. This is the one everybody's been wanting. This is the pencil one that I have been using. I love this guy. And then this one is the duck bill, which I have right over. Where's my duck bill? Right here. This is the duck bill. Everybody has a different one they love and they use for different reasons, but this is all of them. In the 3-pack, let me tell you what you get. So if you want to pick up the 3-pack. It's a 4-pack. Ooh, you guys, it's the 4-pack. Look what all you get in here. Ooh, I like this guy. I don't have him yet. Look how he's so cute. Look. All right, in the 4-pack, you're going to get 2. You're going to get the duck bill that has the flat. Okay. You're going to get the one that's smoother. You're going to get this guy. He's a little smaller than mine. Look at this. I like him.
Has a little more sharper point.
I like him for my hand. I may have to keep him. I'll have to keep the whole set one. And then it has the pencil. Come out. Oh, it has a different pencil. Look, I like this one. I'm keeping this set. My pencil had the longer end. I like this shorter pencil right here. And what I found I love the pencil for, let me show y'all this. If you don't have a scoreboard and you use the indent in your trimmer, this guy's perfect for that. You can just kind of go like that. He works in there really, really well because he's thinner on the tip. So love that. Love this 4-piece set. This is cool. I was shocked how many people in the class were like, I could not live without my duckbill bone folder. They love it. Put those back in.
Yeah, I don't remember you having a duckbill one before.
I've had it. We sell it. We carry it. And I've had it. I don't pick it up as much as I do my others. But I tell you what, that pencil one, I just started picking back up again, and I love it. All right, and then these are the duckbill pencil and the regular. I'm going to call it the regular. It's number 1, the pencil bone folder, and the number 4 is the duckbill. It's not really called a duckbill. All right, then we got more fray check. This is a re-up. We carry that all the time. Fray check is what you use on the ends of your ribbons to keep them from fraying. And this one comes with this little cap. So you put this on, and it's for you to run down your ribbon. It's like got a little groove for your ribbon. And then this is my favorite bone folder. This guy right here. You get a bonus. You get 2 other with him embossing tools, but I like this little bone folder. Then dental threaders, because I could not find those anywhere the other day. So we got those back in stock. They are so handy. If you're not familiar with a dental threader, can I show y'all what I did? I put Velcro on my container. I was not losing these again, y'all. I have lost 3 whole entire sets of these. Okay. I put Velcro on them. I put Velcro on the edge of my computer, and I stuck it to it. And so now I always know where my dental threaders are, and I love it. That will stay there forever. But these guys are amazing. If you don't know what they are, let me show you. They're not really dental threaders. These are actually made for needle threading, but they're from the world of dental threading. So you put whatever you need to thread into something here, and then you run this through like a needle. It's great for beads and poked holes and things like that. And you get
cool
a bunch.
Little gadget.
And if you don't lose them, you won't ever run out of them. If you lose them, you have an issue.
That's why they send you a whole box of them.
That's it. Yellow tape. And this is the 5/8. And I just used the last bit of mine, so this one's mine. I literally threw away a spool today. Cleaned it off. So this one's mine. Need it. Love this stuff. Use it for everything. For everything. Refill. This is not refill. What's this called? Re-inker for your Versamark. So this is for your Versamark pad, so you can get it nice and juicy if it's lost its juiciness. Look at this. Did I forget to show y'all this? I don't think enough came in for me to show last time. I'm on the quest for the perfect 6-inch ruler. I used to use a 6-inch ruler back in the day, for card making. It's so good for card making. I'm going to keep this one because I didn't get one last time. I don't think I got to show it. One of them, enough didn't come in, and it might have been this one. Have y'all seen it yet? Trudy Scoggins is going to be here. Weeks.
She camping.
Camping out. Where's she camping 20 minutes away? The water? This plastic is eluding me.
Valerie, if you will message Tamitha, she should be able to help you with that.
So if y'all don't know, this is a Riley Blake ruler. And Riley Blake is in the sewing community. She's not in the paper crafting community. She does fabric. Does Riley do paper? I don't think she does. I'm trying to think if she designed for a good part, but I don't think she does. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But this Cute Cuts is her brand by Riley Blake. And it's Lori Holt. Wait a minute. Lori Holt for Riley Blake. I think that's right. Lori Holt. Yeah. So anyway, look, I like this ruler. It's 6.5 inches here. Okay. And then it's also 6.5 inches here. This one, you read in little dots and it's clear. And this one has got that little line. So you can read through that little line. It is an inch. How tall is this thing? 1.5 inches? Yeah, it's 1.5 inches tall. And I'm just going to tell you something. Back in the day, I loved having this little small ruler just to help me line stuff up and just move things around on my work surface and not having a huge ruler. And I like how thick this is. Oh, Manuka Park. Is that 20 minutes? It's probably quicker than that.
It's probably closer than that.
Yeah, it's probably quicker than that. So she'll be close. So anyway, that ruler is in stock now. And, okay, your girl's been playing. Y'all know, oh, this one. Versamark. This is embossing ink. So if you need your embossing ink, this is back in stock. Y'all know that I'm on this new kick of not having a single brand of anything, because sometimes we can't always get what we love. And if I wait for everything if I have one thing I fall in love with, I can't get it and you can't get it. So I've been testing out some white ink pads. Okay. Glacier White Pigment Ink. I really, really love this. This is the one that I used for, what did I use this for? I used it recently on something with white ink and I don't remember, but I used this one. And the Versa color makes me real happy. This white pigment ink. This one, where'd I put my inks? Oh, I took them to Amber. That's how she ordered these. She's got my open ones. This one has the foam pad, very similar to a Versamark pad. So it's kind of foamy, but it works really well and it's white. And this one I think has the, I should have got these. I don't want to open these because I didn't get a whole bunch of them. But this one also has a really good white ink. And we wanted to have options because I've learned my lesson. How about black? This is my favorite pigment black. We have other black options already. We have the Versa Claire black. We have Simon black. We have Memento. We have another black.
Lynn, the Pear Blossom ruler is on the way. It should be back, I would think, next week at the latest.
Also, her new one is on the way. So there's that. And then we got, what? If you know, you know right here. If you know, you know.
Vicki, we're trying to find the ruler. It may have accidentally not got put in the store. I'm checking on that.
I'm just showing y'all, making y'all fall in love with it. You can't have it. There are some I know. Y'all know about Express It? Okay. My favorite thing I ever did. My favorite thing. Yes, it is easy to clean off of the stamps. Oh, was Shannon trying to find it? There are some. That one. Thank you. You're welcome. Not that one though. I said no to that one.
Do you have the ability to check and see if that ruler's in the store?
Do y'all love that? Some inks fail.
The little 6.5 inch one.
Look, this is pigment ink pad. And it's got the foamy pad too. And look, I'll show y'all. Look at that white. I like it a lot. And it comes with one of these guys to seal it in. Keep it safe. And then it seals really good too. So this one will stay juicy for a while. Yeah, she brought in one that I did not approve of. It does not get to stay. It doesn't get to play with us. Sorry. I appreciate you. So that's what I do though. Isn't it my job? It's my job to test stuff out and tell y'all yes or no. That wasn't no.
Yeah, you can know if it's in this store, she's played with it and wants you to have a chance to get it.
And approved of it.
It's because if she don't like it, it don't go in here.
It don't have it. Here's the thing, Arlene. This is the thing. If you're heavy-handed for those foam ink pads, I'm going to give you a tip. Number one, put your stamp down facing up and take the pad to it like that instead of taking your stamp to it. I don't know why that changes things, but it does. And number two, always use this with a stamp positioner. And then even if the ink halos, you see it everywhere, don't overpress your positioner and you'll be fine. Express It blending card. I want to tell y'all this. So this card, I did not believe in this. I thought it does dry. I wish I knew where my card was. I made it, tested it, and made sure it dried. The ones that don't get to play don't dry. That's the thing. And they also aren't very rich.
I think her question is, does it stay white after it dries?
Like most white inks, depending on what you use behind it, and typically we use a dark cardstock because we want it to be on the dark cardstock, you need to stamp it multiple times. Okay. Your best practice for keeping your white ink white is to stamp it and then emboss it with white powder, not clear. Clear powder has a tendency to go yellow anyway on its own. So stamp it because it's pigment. This will work. It'll stay juicy. Okay. Then you sprinkle it with your white embossing powder and heat set it, and then you're going to get white. But for this one, I would say if you're doing it like on black or navy blue, I would stamp it multiple times, 2-3 times. And another good tip is this. You know how when you paint a wall, I want y'all to think about this, okay? When you paint a wall, you let it dry before you put the second coat on. You're going to get a better result if you can let this have a little air time before you do the next coat. So let's say you're making 5 or 10 cards, stamp the first one, put it aside to dry, finish them all out, and then pick your first one back up. And that way it'll dry a little bit. It's not going to be perfectly dry at that point, but it'll dry a little bit, and the next coat will layer and layer like it should. If you stamp wet on top of wet on top of wet, really what's happening with your pigment is it's just kind of pushing away like that because we're pushing it down. So let it have a little air time. Now, you may be in the school that believes that you should heat tool it. I do not love to use my heat tool for every little thing. I don't like the warping that it causes. I don't like the cracking. And I also don't like that sometimes it can turn the ink yellow. So I'm not in the school of heat tool. I'm in let it sit, let it have some little air. Especially in the South, you got a fan running in your craft room. Hold it to the fan. Let it do its thing. So hopefully that'll help you. Okay, this right here. This is blended cardstock. I did not believe in this stuff. Okay, I was not a believer. I'm like, cardstock is cardstock. I can blend anything on anything. Not true. This is in a world all by itself. Okay. I did a stamp class with this, and there were people in there that were just like me. They're like, oh, it's no different. It's no different. And I gave them a little piece about this big for them to touch and feel. Just the feel of it shows you the difference. If you want to learn how to alcohol marker blend, if you're struggling with alcohol marker blending, pick this up. It will change the game for you. I promise. Tamitha's our colorist, and she will tell you the blended cardstock is beautiful, and it is made for blending your cardstock. Hey, Tamitha, have you ever used color pencils on it? Perfect for marker blending and illustration. Laser and inkjet compatible. Ultra smooth, bright white surface, acid and archival free. I bet it's beautiful with color pencils. Oh, look, there's a pencil. Marker. Those pretty ink pens that I don't know how to write with. I'm telling you. And here's the thing about it. Listen, Linda. When we're learning to alcohol marker, we're learning to blend alcohol markers. We're too afraid to make an investment because we're like, I'm not going to like this. I'm not going to be good at it. So we're afraid to make an investment. So we find the least expensive alcohol markers we can find, which typically aren't the greatest. Some of them are, okay? Some of them are great. But we typically pick up the least expensive alcohol markers. So if we don't buy into this, we're not broke, right? And we never buy blending cardstock. It's expensive. We never buy it. So we use the best cardstock we've got, and typically it's not made for inks to move on. So they soak in, and we don't turn into good colorists. Ask me how I know. So if you're learning, you need to pick this up because it'll make learning a lot better. Look, you get what you pay for. Paint pencils would work. Not water, though. That paper is not going to be great for water. But I'm telling you, most of the time when we're trying to learn a new craft, we buy the cheapest stuff, and that's why we don't enjoy the craft. This, if you... Linda says, my name is Linda. I bet you hear it constantly, Linda. I'm so sorry. If you have the stack cutter This is the replacement blade. Now, interestingly enough, I don't know how long you need before you need a replacement blade, but Amber told me that these sell pretty quick. So people are buying these. Most of us, if you're like me, most of us like to buy a blade just in case they ever discontinue them. So like most people will just have one on the shelf. But these are back, they're back in stock because she told me she's placed 2 orders of them. So if you need to pick one up, they're very heavy. I'm not going to open it because they're also super sharp, but they are the blade for your stack cutter. If you have a stack cutter, you know what I'm talking about.
Jen said she'd rather be a Linda than a Karen.
That's so unfortunate, isn't it? It is unfortunate. Like we know people that are both. I feel for people named Karen, especially I do. All right, some of this. Oh no.
And we know some good Karens.
You did the thing. You said that like we're shocked. There's a lot of good Karens.
Yeah.
What did I just drop on the floor? I think it was my mic pack. Yeah, it was. All right, I showed these on Tuesday. These are available if you want to pick this up. Comfort and Joy. And this is Pretty Little Studio Sugar Plum in the 12 by 12. I've already flipped through these. If you want to see the full flip through, check them out on Tuesday. From Tuesday's video. You did the thing. You did the thing.
I know.
He did the thing.
And here's the deal. Y'all listen. Nobody in this office, believes that y'all will buy this. I did.
Do they want to prove us right or prove you right?
I need you to prove me right, not them.
We don't have anything against Winnie the Pooh. We feel like we might have saturated the Winnie the Pooh fans. I feel like, we brought in what? Two lines of Winnie the Pooh?
And I need to know if you want Winnie the Pooh Christmas.
We need to know because it's available.
It's available, but some people in this office said no.
Vetoed it. Some people said no.
Even though I said yes again.
Here's
it's still very popular. I think so too, Tam.
A lot of people are making Winnie the Pooh lines. That doesn't mean a lot of people are buying them. Here's what I mean by that, Kay. We had Winnie the Pooh, and several people bought it, but then it just kind of died off. And I don't know if that's because it's been saturated. We'll see, okay? This is called the House at Pooh Corner. So if you guys want it, by the way, we did not let him bring in much. So if you do want it, get it, because we were going to make y'all prove it first. Sometimes we don't trust it. Sometimes we won't trust it. Okay. This is the House at Pooh Corner. I don't know much about Winnie the Pooh, but I do know I love this blue plaid. And I love it with this paper. Look at that. That's adorable. What's his name? The boy. Come back to me.
Oh, my stars. Everybody's giving me a yes on Pooh Christmas.
Robbins. No? Something Robbins.
That could be right.
What's his name? Christopher Robin. Christopher Robin, not Robbins. Look how pretty. Count how many yeses, please. Thank you, Shannon. Poor Shannon. She's yelling, Christopher Robin.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry.
It's been a long time since we had a little kid.
I didn't really watch Winnie the Pooh. That's the thing. I just didn't.
All right, y'all. If you want Pooh Christmas, I'm going to need some yeses on this screen.
We told him we didn't believe in it, Shannon. You kind of believed in it. She kind of believed in it.
I do too. I still am a Winnie the Pooh fan.
It was me and Amber. I'm going to be honest. I'm throwing Amber under because it was me and Amber that didn't believe.
I love some Tigger.
Well, you'd love this page.
And some Igor.
You want to look? You'd love this page.
This paper's cute. I don't care what y'all say.
Who said no? There's a couple no's.
Arlene said no.
There's a couple no's. This is cute. Up, up, up he climbed, for when it came to finding
Lots
money,
of
he was
yeses.
very determined bear.
It's absolutely adorable. It's the cutest paper pack.
Y'all got to prove it by buying it. I'm telling y'all, because this is what's going to happen. He's going to look tomorrow, or he's going to look next week and go, y'all were right.
No, I'm going to look and go, I was right, because it's going to sell out again.
Oh, that's cute. Shannon has a picture of her with Tigger at Disney. Can I show? That's so cute. Oh, here we go. Look how cute. is cute. He's cute as a pirate. Buy the poo paper.
Buy the poo paper.
I just like calling it poo paper.
Make me right.
It doesn't smell like poo. It smells like Echo Park. Smells good. Buy the poo paper. Look at this. Christopher Robin and Winnie the Pooh right there together. So cute. It is cute. I'm not saying it's not. Love
It's
it.
cute. It's cute.
It is cute.
Buy the paper, y'all.
I agree. It's cute. But
Prove Vinny right.
is this back in stock?
Yes.
Okay, this is a back in stock. This is really pretty. Tell them why you did this one.
Hey, everybody's going back to school. Somebody's going to want to make a folio back to school for their kids. And you need the back to school pack of paper. And it's Cardabella.
It's so rich and thick and beautiful. This is cute. I really like this one. I really like this paper pack. Oh, this page with the new stamp set would be cute. This is pretty. Lydia was just here. She would love this. Lydia is such a book lover. Y'all, on Monday, Lydia read a 242-page book on Monday.
Yeah.
Before we left here.
Yeah.
Like, we came in at 9, started reading that book, and when it was time to leave, we were going to play golf. We left early. We left early, Vince, on Monday.
Yeah,
the weather was good, and I said, I love y'all, but I got to go get 9 holes in because the weather was good. And before we left, she had already read. I mean, that may not shock some people because some of y'all might read like her. It was mind-blowing to me. Y'all, this is cute. Look at this. So this is the front, and the back sides. Look at that. That's cute. I like that. I love
Good
this
paper
plaid.
pack.
I love this plaid. This is beautiful. This is really pretty.
Hey, you need that page. Did I say it out loud?
I've done math
I
4
did.
times this week. 4 times. 4 times. Sometimes, hey, when you're not here, I'm the math person.
Yeah, that's why I'm losing money every day.
Oh, look how cute. I've done math this week a couple times. Seriously, y'all, I can do math. Well, I just asked Siri. I just asked her to add things up for me. Thank you. Thank you. Look, hey, make fun of me more often. I get some poor maymays. I love that. Look at this backpack paper.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just telling the truth when it comes to regular math. Now, you do card math exceptionally.
You don't think that was making fun of me?
Oh, no, no.
By saying
I was trying to help you.
you need
I was
those
trying to help you.
1 number addition flashcards. You weren't making fun of me. The 2 plus 2 flashcards is not making fun of me.
I'm just saying.
Hey, y'all.
We all need a little
teacher.
practice.
You know, I wanted to be a teacher. Right? That was the thing I wanted to do, was be a teacher. And I think I mostly want to be a teacher because I wanted a roll book and I wanted all the stuff to be able to like call roll. I didn't really want to deal with kids. I just wanted to have the roll book and the chalk. I wanted the chalk and a chalkboard. Speaking of chalkboard, look at this. I am offended. I'm not offended. He can't offend me. He's got to work harder than that. What I will tell you is I'm in love with that eraser sticker. That one eraser sticker makes me want this whole pack. That's not unusual. That's not unusual. Look at the color pencils. I love this. This is really cute. There's another eraser. It's one of them gummy ones.
Carol said, "Mommy, you got to admit that was funny."
I cannot admit it because then he will win. He teases
Buy the
me.
poo paper, people.
He gets so mad at me whenever I say something about the things he says, which I'm not making fun of him. I just think it's cute. So
No,
I have
that's
to
not
tease
true.
him a little bit.
You so make fun of me.
Hey, do we still have Vintage Market in stock?
Yes, I believe so. 'Cause
This
we
is the
just got
coordinating paper. It is back in
in.
stock. The coordinating paper. It's really pretty. Really, really pretty. I've already shown y'all that. Also, I did this. They're going to laugh. You said bring in Pooh and I said bring in this. And they're going to be like, really?
Yeah. Veterans Day's coming up, though.
I did this one. This was me, Kay. Okay, here's the thing. I haven't done my folio for July. I'm in love with this paper pack. I think it is so stinking cute. It's got the little quilt in it, and I don't think it has to be 4th of July. I just love this pack, and I asked him to bring it back. It did not have enough shelf life for me here at Maymay Made It. It did not stick around long enough for me to enjoy it, and I love it. I want to show y'all. Look at it. Look at it. I had to bring it back. Look at these together. It's not just, look, that's just strawberries. That's just a tractor. That's just flowers with strawberries. That's just red, white, and blue. I mean,
nothing wrong with being patriotic.
There's nothing wrong with that.
God bless America.
But listen, I don't think it has to be patriotic. That's why I felt, look at the barns. This paper, this is the cutest patriotic paper. Second cutest, because the Doodlebug, holy cow.
Yeah.
But I think Shannon's using the Doodlebug for hers. And I wanted to do something 4th of July. My grandkids had a 4th of July sidewalk party, or what do you call that?
Sidewalk party?
No, like the cul-de-sac, they get together.
Oh, I don't know.
You know, neighborhood party. They had a neighborhood party.
There you go.
And they were in all their little red, white, and blue. And look at that. I'm just telling y'all, I don't have to have this for 4th of July, but you could.
Like Terrence said, and like I said, Veterans Day is coming.
It is, but I'm just, block party. Thank you. I don't know why my brain wouldn't do that. I just think, so I have this fabric.
Oh, yeah, Labor Day's coming too.
Look, I have this fabric at home, this red, white, and blue. The one I made Jared's quilt out of.
Yeah.
And it's not, it's supposed to be patriotic, but it's not patriotic. It's just red, white, and blue. And I love it. So I said, bring this one back. Look, that's just daisies or sunflowers, one or the other. Now this guy, I guess I don't know. Maybe he just picked up a red, white, and blue. This is cute, isn't it? I love this. I love this paper pack, and I wanted to bring it back. So he brought in Pooh, and I brought in this. I love it. So good. Look at the bows. And the blue is look at this. Isn't this going to be a beautiful folio? I can't wait. I think it's going to be gorgeous. Look at it. Look, these flowers. I want a whole pack of those flowers, but I love these colors. I love this colorway. So that was on me, and I'm not begging y'all to buy it. I love it. I think y'all will too. All right. These are also brought back because of me, because I love them. These are solids. Don't be confused. Don't be confused.
I'm staying out of this conversation.
This comes with solid navy, solid teal, solid yellow, solid pink, solid red, solid orange.
Becky, I'll see what I can do.
This comes with solid light blue, solid baby pink, solid purple, solid mustard, solid sage, and solid orange. And these are also solids. Look at your colors. You got to have these. You got to have them. If you know, you know. You know they're not really solid. Y'all just know me. If I need pink, I'm going to use pink and white. If I need blue, I'm going to use blue and white instead of just the other one. So anyway, I love these, and these are all in stock now. Those sell out because everybody's like me. They love them. Ooh, okay. Didn't the albums come back? I don't have the albums. Why do I not have the albums?
Did she not get them in the store yet?
That we need to find out. Could you ask Shannon or Tamitha? Tamitha, did the 49 and Market albums get restocked? Because everybody was asking about those. Did she forget them on the table?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure the albums for these came back.
She says yes, they are in the store.
Who's she? So I just don't have them to show? Not good. We're going to need those.
I guess I need to walk out there.
We're going to need those. Okay. So, Tamitha says they are in store. So, didn't these all come back? I got to let him tell me what came back before I get y'all excited. Okay. I'll hold on to it. All right. Now then. The albums came back, but didn't the other ones too?
I don't think these were out of stock.
I saw those in a box, like we opened them. So I think she reordered them. But didn't the other albums? I thought I saw 3 boxes of the other albums. Okay, the 12 by 12 albums. Tamitha says they were on her list. The 12 by 12 Creating albums, these guys are back in stock. I know we opened a box that had these in them, so they're in stock if you're looking for these. Also, the pages for them. These are the 12 by 12, the black Creating album pages, and this is the 12 by 12 white, like I had to tell you, the white ones right here. Okay. And I do have a video showing this. Real quick before it gets gone. Tisha, I have all of those inks, testing them out, and then we'll decide pretty soon. But they're still in testing. I'm sorry. I have to test. But they're beautiful, but they're in testing. But speaking of 49 and Market, look at this. The whole new Dennis set. Have I been saying his name wrong all this time? Why did I think his name was Burton? I got to see where. I think his name is Bruton. Have I been saying his name wrong all this time and no one corrected me? That hurts my feelings. I don't like to do that. I don't like to do that. I do believe I have been saying his name wrong. Does that not say Bruton? Bruton. I apologize if I've been saying that wrong. This is Botanical Buzz. It is absolutely gorgeous. Let's just say Dennis, right? That's who this is. First off, let's start here. This is the chipboard words. I also need to tell you that from what Amber told me today, this may be the only order of this we get. Okay? This is one of those things where there were really low quantities with our distributor. So this may be the only order of this we get. So I want y'all to be sure you know, okay? So if you want to get it, get it. Chipboard words. There's 32 pieces. I don't know where you're going to put those because I got a mess right here, don't I? All of these are in stock? Okay, let me help you. Let me start from the top and grab 2. And then 2. Ooh, this is a mess, ain't it? We'll get through it. Okay, this is what's on the back. I mean, this is what's in there. This is so you can see what's in there. These colors are really cool, right? Love these colors. This is the 6x8. So pretty. Oh, thank you. Now that I'm through working. This is so pretty. This is the DICA Elements, but I want to show y'all. Look how gorgeous they are. Look at those pieces. And then on the back, you can see what's included. I love the hexagons. And this is the paper. We'll flip through the paper. This collection is gorgeous, but I'm telling y'all, from talking to Amber today, I think this is our only order of this. I don't think we're reordering this. So I just want to let y'all know for sure. Oh, it's so pretty. 49 and Market cardstock is the dream. Listen to it. It's the dream, this cardstock. Look how beautiful. Oh, look at those flowers. Y'all, my camera does not do this justice. They are absolutely gorgeous. And this cardstock is so thick. Let me see if I can get it better. Because my camera, look at that. Wow. So pretty. Love it. Gorgeous. So this is called Botanical Buzz. Oh, it's right here. Botanical Buzz. Y'all are going to love this one. The bees are so cute. The botanics are so cute. Look at that page. Pretty. Pretty, pretty. Oh, look at those. Oh, look at that page. So pretty. I'm trying to hold this on the work surface and not lose it, but I'm probably going to lose it. Can I hand it to you? I just don't have anywhere to put anything. Look how pretty this is. So gorgeous. I love this. This is the last sheet of that one. Can you get it back in here or could you not? You think that's a thing you can do? I can try. And then, so that's what's available in that collection. And then, I don't know how to address this collection. What do I do? I don't know how to do it.
I say you tell the story.
Okay, listen, you guys. Oh, let me show you this first, and then I'll tell you about this. These are back in stock. The 2-inch white. This is, you know, the free class I gave you, the video last Saturday night that was a free class. This is the one I used, but I use both. I use the black and the white. So if you're new here on my channel, there is a free class with the PDFs and everything you need to create these albums. I walk you through step by step how to do it. Okay. This is the black version. And then there's the white. The white I did in the fall theme. Here's the white. They're so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? And like I said, there's a whole class, a walkthrough step-by-step class on this one, and it's free. The class is free. This is the white version. We have it in, hang on. I got to make them make sense because they're all. Okay, so I don't have this one in black. I don't have the landscape in black. I have the portrait in black, and then I have the mixed up versions in all colors and all orientations. The mixed up just means that the pages offer you new things, okay? The pages say, like, either have not a waterfall. They have a flip, a gatefold, or a trifold, or a pocket in these. So these just have pages already done for you, and the ones I used were blank pages. They're saying that it says sold out.
They own the shelf. I don't know what to tell you.
We'll have to check on that. If you guys are wanting them, you might want to email, because that may be something that Amber and Angie have to do for you. Okay, listen. Because it must have gotten missed somehow. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
Sometimes when we do bulk edits, they don't
save. Shannon. She's watching. Shannon's watching, right? She'll stay. She'll probably come here in a minute and tell us something. All right, listen, I got to tell you something. I don't know how to do this. Here's the deal.
Okay, before she starts, it's a big deal to her. Okay, so I need y'all to listen carefully. Don't get upset. Don't get anxious. Just let her tell you.
Here's what happened. This paper collection, which I love, 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 has an opportunity to make something really, really cool. Okay. And I really want to make one for myself. And it's going to be pretty detailed. And it's bigger than a video. It's not something I can do in one single YouTube video, etc. So I was talking to Shannon about it, and I was like, Shannon, this is what I want to do with this. And she's like, that sounds really cool. I said, do you think I can make that for myself and just not tell anybody about it? And she's like, I don't know about that. How would you feel about it? I said, here's the thing. Some people are going to want to make this with me. Some people won't. Okay. It's basically a stand up. What I'm going to do with it is a stand up, like, flip book that will hold 12 or more photos. And I want to use it for, like, my Christmas memories. I want to make it. So, but then when I say that, I'm like, but other people are going to want to make it. So the problem is this. I'm just going to be honest with you. It won't be a live stream. If I do it, we won't do it live, because here's my plan. Okay. What I want to do is make it at home at night. I want it to be my thing that I'm making between September and November and have it done. And then during the month of December, take photos, put them in, and fill it up in December. That's what I want to do. Okay. It's really pretty. It's actually gorgeous. Okay. If I do it and I create a kit out of it, so you can do it with me if you want to. There is no pressure. This is literally, I want to make this project, but I feel guilty making it and not showing it to you because I think it's really going to be cool. And it's Vicki Boutin, so you know it's going to be gorgeous. Okay. If I do it, the kit, the thing that we'll be decorating, which is the flip stand, which is huge, and 6 videos, we did the math, and 6 pre-filmed videos from me would have to be $159. That's why I'm like, I don't think this is something everybody wants to do. I don't think so. I think it'll be expensive, but the product is gorgeous. Okay. I'm saying this to you to say this. If you want to do the kit with me, you don't need to pick this up unless you want double. Okay. If you want to do the kit with me, most of this will come in, actually more than this would come in your kit. It would be more than what you see here. Okay. I really want to do it. I think it is really cool. My plan for doing it, this is how it would come to you. I want you to know up front, it would not be live videos. I would work it on my own pace, and I would do like 2, 3, 4 pages at a time filmed, and we would send you those film videos as I go. There would not be set dates. They would come to you like this. Like in September, you might get 2 videos. In October, you might get 2 videos. In November, you get 2 videos, because the plan is to get it done by Thanksgiving. I would literally be filming me working and send that to you to work along if you wanted to. Very casual. Like I'm telling, it would be me working on my project and taking you along. But of course I would teach you. I wouldn't just put up a camera and let you watch me. I would teach you is what I was doing. All of that to say, We're going to need to know how you feel about it. So in the comments of this video, in the chat, tell us what you think. I think it's a little much for a kid, but that's how much it costs. Like, it'd be expensive, okay? Plus the 6 videos, because I would be filming. I'd have to, like, Tamitha has to edit 6 videos. Like, I have to pay my staff to do all the work too. So there has to be that in it. So if there's not enough interest, I make one for myself and everything's fine and I don't feel guilty, right? But if there is interest, we've already talked to our distributor about it and they know we're asking you tonight if you're interested. Tell me what you think. Okay, let me show it to you. Y'all want to see the paper? This would be the paper we'd be using. Actually, this plus there's other stuff. There'll be more, okay? This guy right here is the theme, is the look, okay? This is the kind of feel for it. Let me see if I can show you a little more of the feel. Like, here's some of the, I don't think we would use the laser cuts. There's another whole kit we would use. Here we go.
Tisha, that is correct. You get the whole kit, which would be paper pack. I mean, everything you could possibly, everything that comes in the whole line, you would get all of it and the classes.
It's actually not everything in the line. Like, let me say this, okay? Here's the deal. Everything in the line is more than you need. So what I did was I went through and I picked what you need to make this happen. And because of that, I'm choosing some things I normally wouldn't choose, but you need it. Like, Vicki actually made an actual, like, flip book kit to go with it, but it only does 8 pages and I want to do more than 8 pages. So, like, I would need part of this plus the flip book, like the whole thing, right, would go together and we can make that happen for you. But again, that's the situation. I would literally I would make 6 videos of me making my project and telling you how I'm doing it, because I can just see this sitting on my counter at Christmas and me sticking. Here's what I want to do with it. I'll just tell you why I want to do it. Like, as soon as I got this thing, I was like, I can see this sitting on my kitchen counter, ready for the photo. And so December 1 comes, I take a photo, I print it on my little lean printer, my little PixCut, and I go home, put it in next day. I don't know that I'll do 25. I feel like I want to do 25. Again, it's a little up in the air, but I just need to know if it's like something anybody wants to do.
Grand's grand said, I'm interested, but I've already purchased all the paper and everything else. That's fine. If you want to do the kit, I mean, you're going to want to make multiple ones, I'm sure.
If you don't want to make multiples, that'd be a problem.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I have not considered packaging the video separately. That had not been a thing. That would have to come later too. I wouldn't be able to do that up front, would I? Because you'd have to have them.
Read what Lisa said.
Lisa
Peterson.
Yes. This is why it sounds so up in the air, because it really is just something I want to do. But it is very hard for me to paper craft and not film it and share it. And so I was telling Vince, I'm like, I don't really know how to do it amongst everything.
Let me say this. The biggest hiccup is we don't want to have too many classes, too many things for you to have to buy. Because the Dress My Craft event, those tickets go on sale Tuesday. And so we don't want to just overwhelm you with projects that you have to pay for. But it's going to be good. I'm just telling you, it's going to be good. And we don't want to not offer it to those of you that want to do it.
But I don't have to do it. Like, I can just, here's the other thing. I was trying to figure out how to do it just on YouTube, but it would be, I won't be able to do it in my regular working day hours. Like, it would be a thing I would do for myself. And I still can do that. Y'all can be like, nah, I can do it for myself. No big deal if you do. No big deal.
Are there any special tools that they would need?
You don't need a die cut machine for this one. We would be assembling. You'd need glue and foam.
Yeah, she said anything other than the basic stuff like trimmers, bone folders, glue.
Your basic stuff. This wouldn't be like the other one where you need a die cut machine. By the way, though, for the Dress My Craft event, you're going to need a die cut machine again. They are very die centric. So you're going to need a die cut machine. I do believe you can use a mini. We never got clarification on that last time. And then all the dies I had would go through a mini. And I'm pretty sure the same thing would happen here. Sheila, listen, here's the deal. I appreciate it. Sheila's a sweetheart, but I just want to talk to Sheila for a second. She's just my buddy, Kay. I just want to do this for myself. I'm serious. And I was like, I said to Shannon, here's what I want to do with this. And then I'm like, but can I do that and keep it to myself? I just don't know. I just don't know. Y'all tell me. This is the paper pack. All of this is in stock. If you don't want to wait for me, we do have the flip books. Here's the deal. I do have the flip books. The reason you're not seeing them tonight is because I wanted to find out if you guys wanted any before we sold out. Because if you want a kit, I might need to kit them. No, you don't have to make the flip book. I don't have it in here, do I?
Do you want me to go get that too?
It's not in stock. You cannot buy it because I'm afraid I wouldn't have it to kit. So it's not in stock. That's why I didn't do it. But you'll see, babe, will you get my open one? It's in there because we were talking about it. You'll see why I fell in love with it. First off, I didn't know she had the flipbook kit until today. I started looking at what I can make with it and saw the flipbook kit. Had I seen that, I would have brought that in when I brought these in, but I didn't know about it. So then I was like, I really want to do this. And then I'm like, but this would be so good for y'all. But then I'm like, can I do it by myself? This is how my brain's been all afternoon. That's it. You don't have to say for sure, by the way. I just wanted to get a feel. You don't have to be like, absolutely. But I just need to know if like 5 people want to or like more, just so we can kind of see what we're up against. Because the plan would be to put them in the store as a kit. And then you just I just send you the videos. A couple things too. This is like you being in a staff meeting with us. We talked about we'd also do a Facebook group for it, so that you could always be in the know on where I'm at with videos. Because the idea would be, I would send you, like I said, 2 this month, 2 next month, 2 September, 2 October, 2 November. But we wouldn't have like event dates. You would just get 2 a month that you would just follow along with. So having the Facebook group would help. But don't worry if you don't have a Facebook, you would have emails. We would send out emails too. But what we have found, Shannon and I were talking about this, we found that most of our students sign up for Facebook, and that's the quickest way to get links to people. Is it not out there?
We don't know where your open one is.
I can open one if I need to. Oh my God.
Snake, y'all, snake.
Shannon just had to walk in the room. That's always how it is. She just had to walk in the room. It was sitting literally in hand's reach. So this is it. And now this is just a template. Don't worry about this piece here. But it comes, the flip book is this piece, which is so pretty. See this? So pretty. And then there's the whole kit we can do to do the cute little pages. And listen, Vicki nailed it on the design. I wish I'd have known the flip book kit existed. We'd already have it. Like I would have already ordered it, but I didn't know. But she's designed this little flip book that like on the front looks like a snow globe. And when you flip it up, it looks like a snowman head. Like it's so well thought out. And that's when I was like, I want this. So anyway, I'm sorry that I kind of messed everybody up, but just let me know in the comments. Give me a feel. I mean, I'm not looking for like a big number. I just want to see if it's worth me filming or if I should just go make it and just be done. Also, I'm pretty sure Vicki will be doing it on her channel. So, I mean, you just got to decide what you want to do. Okay. Yes, I am going to flip through the paper. That's what we want to do. We want to flip through. So let me open this up. I don't have my list right here, but I know that the kit would include this, some foams, some puffy stickers, some chipboard pieces, some journaling pieces, the flip book kit, the flip book, and the book comes with the rings. The book comes with these rings. Isn't it beautiful? And they're huge. And it's big. Look at the base. It's so nice. But again, I held them back today because I was afraid I wouldn't have them. I'm sorry. But we'll know by tomorrow. We'll know what to do. Look at this. And listen, $49 a market. Look at this. That's funny. Tisha, when I saw it, I was like, I have to make this. I want to make it so bad. I can't wait. Look how cute. I love the little post box. It's so cute. Oh, the snow globe. I would cut this out and put a family. We had our picture made with Santa last year at Callaway. Wouldn't that be cute in this big snow globe? Like our family in this picture? That would be cute. And then frame it. Cute. Love it. The thing about Vicki stuff is it's very different for me too. And it's kind of me wanting to challenge myself to kind of step out and do something that I normally don't lean into. Like it's kind of different for me. It's very different for me. This is, I think the reason that I can vibe with this one is because of the colors. I think the colors work for me. If it was like pinks and stuff like that, I don't know. But these colors and this kind of feel, Like this, I'm all about this. All about it. And the way she did the little snow globe and all that kind of stuff, I'm all about it. All right. So in the comments of this video, if you're watching the replay, tell me if you're interested so I can know, because I just need to kind of get a feel for what we need to order. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is a good scrapbook pack. If you scrapbook, you cut these little, don't even cut them out. Make circle photos and put your kids' pictures right here and then put acetate over them like they're like they're ornaments.
Oh, yeah.
Or make them shakers, each one of these. Put it in a scrapbook. So cute. Look at that. I'm so vibing with that. So. That's cute. Oh, look at that. I love a cloche. I love a cloche. These are so good. So good. I think we told you everything. I think I told you it's a lot of product, and I will go through what the product is. I'm sorry, it's Vicki Boutin. It's the designer of this paper pack I just flipped through. I should have said that. I will tell you everything that's going to come in the kit, and I'll explain it to you and all that kind of stuff. But I wanted you to know that it would be like $159 to do it. And like I said, it would be 6 recorded videos from me. It might be 7. It might be 7 recorded videos because I wanted, well, the way I had originally designed it, I think it would have been 7. But when I saw what Vicki did, I think I can do it in 6, what she created. So we'll see. So just let us know. All right, you guys. Did I do it? I think I doed it.
Very good. You doed it.
I doed it. I'm going to take a nap. I've had one of those days where my brain has been spinning and spinning and spinning today, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
Maybe I overthink things. That's what y'all tell me that all the time. You overthink it. You overthink it. Well, somebody has to overthink it. Right?
I don't believe that.
You don't believe in that? You don't believe in overthinking it?
You know, I overthink stuff too. So,
any questions from you guys? Thank y'all for praying for Vince. You mentioned you had your doctor appointment.
Yes, and everything was good. So
he didn't believe it. The doctor.
I didn't believe it. You know, when your daddy has had 3 open heart surgeries and 1,500,000 stents put in, when your heart doctor examines you at 62 years old and said everything's good, it's hard to believe. It's hard to accept that.
He just walked in and looked at Vince and said, "It's all good," like that. And Vince said, "What's good?" He's like, "It's all good." And then it was so funny. Vince, he was like, "Well, what do you mean? Like, explain it." And I know you want to explain a little bit, but he was like, Vince said, I said, he's been so worried, and I patted him like this. And the doctor said, he looked at me, he said, "I told you if there was a problem, we would have called you. Like, you could have relaxed all this time." But then he was like, "Well, maybe I'll put you on this, whatever." And he said, "Wasn't your A1C?" And I was like, "No, that wasn't his A1C. It was lower than that." And blah, blah, blah. And he finally said, "Look, I'm going to see you in 6 months, and we'll do an EKG. And if we need to do anything else." But Vince so we appreciate your prayers, because we know that God is good, and your prayers mean the world to us. So he was very relieved this week. So, question, are both white inks in that squishy smudge? Yes, they are. The thing is, I'm going to say this, and y'all not going to like it, but to get good pigment white ink, it's got to come in a squishy pad. You just can't do it in a felt pad. You just have to find that. You just can't do it, because first off, pigment, that's why you usually don't find pigment ink. I'll say this. If these friends right here would give me white ink, it'd be in a pad you all like. But the fact that they don't tells me that they can't, because Sukaniko's version, this is Sukaniko, okay? Sukaniko's version is, I just showed y'all tonight.
You showed it to them.
I showed y'all tonight. That's their version, and it's because it has to be carried in that pad. It makes sense to me, because to make it white, it's got to be pretty juicy. The thing is, I'll tell you something. If you'll just use a stamp positioner, you'll be fine. Just don't overpress it, okay? And let it dry. Something I'd love to teach, and I don't know how to do it, but when you put ink on that flat surface of a stamp and you press it and you overpress it, you're really not depositing ink, you're moving the ink. I don't know how to teach that, but like, if I put ink on my finger and I touch it, then it's going to stay where I touched it. If I press and do this number, I'm literally squishing it out. And when I lift up, I'm going to have a shadow of a finger and white ring around it. Does that make
Yes,
sense?
that's correct.
So when you're using a stamp positioner, if you'll just let it kiss the page and lift, let it dry for a minute, kiss the page and lift, you'll get such a better result. I promise. I promise. Maybe I should do a white ink. I have a lot of tips for white ink.
Yeah.
I really do. It's it can be a struggle, but I've used it for so long. I love white ink, and I do have a lot of tips for it. So maybe I'll do a tip video on white ink. I could do that.
Be a good short.
It would be a good short because it wouldn't take me a whole video to do it, I don't think. So, all right, we're going to head out. I'm going to let Vinny pray for us. We're so grateful for you guys being here. Thank y'all for letting us just like have a business meeting with you tonight. We said a business meeting right here with you. There was a question I didn't answer. I think it was the dates of the Dress My Craft. It's the first week in November, but I don't remember the dates. But you'll know Tuesday because I'll have it all nailed down. Also, if you have a prayer request that you would like us to be praying with you about, head to our Facebook group called Created in Christ. You can share it there, and we'll be praying for you over there. Or if you need to let Tamitha know, she can put you on our prayer list. Either way works for you. We'll be happy to pray for you. And thank you guys for your prayers for us. It means so much to us.
All right, let's pray, guys, and we'll close it out. Hey, God, thanks for the night. I just thank you so much for our community, God. They just bless us so much. They love on us and encourage us, and I'm so thankful for that. And they let us have fun and just cut up with them too, and just like family. So, God, I thank you for that privilege, and for the attitude and the love and the concern that our community has for each other and for us as we do for them. And God, that's pretty unique, and I thank you for that. And we just give you honor and glory, God, for those that are struggling, those that are hurting, those that are dealing with tough financial situations. God, I mean, we all struggle from time to time. This world is changing every day. But God, I just pray that we'd put our faith and our trust in you and know, God, that you're going to take care of all of it. And we can rest in your arms. God, you own the cattle on 10,000 hills, and there is nothing that's impossible for you. So God, help us to remember that and help us to place our trust in you. We love you, Lord, and we thank you again. And I just pray your blessings on every person watching. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Quick reminder, no video Saturday or Sunday. That is not the Bible study. Bible study will continue. And then no video the following Saturday or Sunday. Bible study continues. Just our film videos won't happen. We're going to do our little reset and we'll be right back with you. But you will continue to see our lives. And so we'll see you again Tuesday live. Y'all have a great one. And until next time.
Bye now.